Hey folks, I'm not one for breaking news updates, but Politico is reporting that Donald Trump is telling his inner circle that Elon Musk is going to be leaving the White House any day now. It sounds like Trump and his advisors are absolutely tired of Elon Musk's bullshit. And after yesterday, where he made the entire Wisconsin Supreme Court race all about him by wasting $26 million getting blown out by double digits and potentially breaking the law by trying to buy off voters, Trump has just had enough of him. So we're going to be seeing the end of Elon Musk in the government, but keep in mind, even when he leaves, he's still going to be Donald Trump's biggest benefactor. And there is no way that Elon Musk isn't expecting to get the ROI on his investments from Donald Trump. This will still be a government that only works for a small group of corrupt billionaires, not regular everyday Americans.
We have breaking news right now. Donald Trump has told his inner circle that Elon Musk is going to be leaving the federal government, leaving the White House very soon, according to latest reporting from Politico. This comes just one day after one House Republican told reporters essentially that Elon Musk needs to exit stage left. He needs to leave the federal government. Remember, Elon Musk is a special government employee who could only serve for 130 days. That 130 days is up on May 30th. He could potentially be leaving before that. Now, Elon Musk has a lot of stuff to worry about. This morning's Tesla report is the worst since 2022. He has a company to run, and his company is suffering because of his association, or rather support, for the White House and for Donald Trump. And now, according to Politico, Elon Musk will be leaving the federal government in due time, in short order.
You know, every time Elon Musk's name pops up in the news, it's always something huge. Headline-grabbing story that gets people talking. And this time, we are hearing rumors that Musk is either stepping down, being pushed out, or even fired from the Trump administration. But fired from what exactly? He's not even an elected official. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Amy, and today we are breaking down this wild situation involving Elon Musk and his role in the government. There's a lot of speculation, a lot of confusion, and of course a ton of opinion flying around. So we are going to go through the facts, check out what people are saying, and have this conversation together. So here's the deal. Elon Musk was appointed by Trump to lead something called DOGE, which stands for the Department of Government Efficiency. Now, I don't know about y'all, but naming a government department after a meme coin already sounds like something out of a comedy sketch. But apparently, Musk took his job very seriously, making drastic cuts, shutting down agencies, and even threatening federal employees with termination if they couldn't justify their workload. And now, there are reports that Trump himself wants Musk out. Some people say Musk is ready to leave, and others claim he's being forced out. And of course, the internet is having a field day with this. But before we get into my thoughts, let's take a look at what people are saying.
So it's clear that Elon Musk is headed out of the White House. He's doing more harm than good. Trump said today that they were parting ways because he has businesses that he has to take care of and he can't be at the White House anymore, even though Trump said he would love to have him stay there. But the truth is, Elon Musk is he's not really a person that you want in the Republican Party, speaking for the Republican Party, because he doesn't know the sensitivity of the things that he says. He just says whatever he wants to, and whatever he says may not really help the Republican Party like it should. He's not a person who can rally a lot of Republicans to the polls, as you can see what happened in Wisconsin during the Supreme Court campaign there between Crawford and Shamel. It's cool to have a billionaire behind you and you having access to his deep pockets, and they are very deep, but he is just not doing anything to help the Republican Party. He's causing more harm.
How are we all feeling about the news regarding Elon Musk and the Trump administration? I personally think that the Trump administration is just playing a game, and the game includes keeping Elon Musk happy. In the past few weeks, we have seen Elon Musk go on many news outlets and cry about how his businesses are doing. I bet he thinks if he cuts ties with the Trump administration, then things will all go back to normal and his businesses will go back to thriving. I hope he knows that the damage is already done. We have already seen his true colors, and we cannot forget what pain and suffering he has caused all around the world.
Elon Musk, who was going to be working in the White House with Trump, is being told, no, you're going to be going across the street, my friend. It is the story of two of the most egocentric and chaotic figures in the modern political space, trying to coexist in the same orbit, and it's just not going well. Reports started to emerge this week that Elon Musk is being denied an office in the West Wing, which is the heart of the White House. And instead, he's being relegated to the Eisenhower Executive Office building, which it's part of the White House complex. It's sort of like being in a parking lot. Meanwhile, Musk's new role with DOGE is also facing some legal challenges. I told you that Vivek Ramaswamy, who had been selected as the co-leader of DOGE with Musk, is now just acknowledging that he's going to be making an announcement about running for governor. He's getting the hell out of there. You don't leave after 8 days if it's going.
It's Joe from Georgia. So it didn't take long for Donald Trump to come out today and say that Elon Musk will be leaving the White House very soon. It's not a coincidence that yesterday, during the Wisconsin Supreme Court race, that Susan Crawford, backed by the Democratic Party, who won overwhelmingly there, and she did it despite that Elon Musk spent over $20 million, actually made visits to the state, and propped up so many other candidates in Wisconsin. Well, Trump can't have losers around him, but Elon Musk definitely attributed to the loss in Wisconsin. People don't want to have the richest man in the world running their country, and that's why they did not get behind the candidate that he was pushing. Susan Crawford, like I said, won an incredible victory yesterday. And the people of Wisconsin, we say thank you. Let's show America that we deal with our elected officials, not somebody who just has a big pocketbook and who can spend money wherever they want it. America has to stand up to this because the oligarchs will take over. And we're kind of headed that way anyway. And today after 4 o'clock, when we see what happens with the Liberation Day, it should be very interesting. But Elon Musk is leaving the government. I'm sure everybody's going to be really upset.
First of all, was Musk actually fired? Well, not exactly. What we do know is that Musk was never a permanent government official. He was brought in as a special government employee, which is a temporary role. Legally, he could only serve up to 130 days, and that timeline is almost up. Now, there are reports that Trump might want him gone sooner because of all the backlash, but the White House is denying that. And some sources say Musk himself wants to leave because Tesla stocks is tanking and investors are not happy that he's so distracted with politics. Next, why do people want him gone? Well, one of Musk's biggest moves was firing over 200,000 government workers in just 1 month. That's crazy. And he also pushed for a policy where every federal worker had to justify their job every week, or else they'd be fired. And if that sounds like something straight out of Twitter after he took over, it's because it is. A lot of lawmakers, especially Democrats, have accused Musk of using his position for personal gain, since he was involved in decisions that affected companies he owns. So, here's what I can say about it. First of all, Musk's approach to government work was never going to sit well with the government. Like cutting jobs and forcing people to prove they're working sounds great on paper. But in reality, you can't run a country like it's a tech startup. And government agencies don't operate on the same speed or structure as a private company. And secondly, the fact that people are arguing over whether Musk was fired is hilarious because he was never actually hired in the way we think about jobs. He was more like a consultant. He came in, shook things up, and now it's time for him to go. And third, let's be real, Musk doesn't need this job. He's still running Tesla, SpaceX, and whatever else he's got going on. I wouldn't be surprised if he was using this whole government thing just to test his ideas in real time before moving on to the next big thing. Anyway, guys, that's just my thoughts. Drop your comments and let me know what you think about this whole conversation. And guys, before you go, kindly don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more trending discussions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.